Welcome everyone to my stream. My casting per se. So this is a game. This is a game. Let me do it again. Welcome everyone. This is a game where I watched it. Obviously, I watched it and I was like, oh my god, I did not know this could work so well. So as you all know, I main China and I only play China because that's the only thing I know well with the build orders and stuff. And I always had trouble with rushing out. Like rushing before, rushing was okay with the blockhouse, but now the blockhouse is a bit slow, so I can't really rush as efficiently. But I'm only like 1400 elo, so I still got a long way to go. And I watched DLCcivslame, and he done a disciple rush, and it was crazy how well it worked. And I practiced a couple times and tried it myself, yeah, and it worked really well. So if you want to do a mad-ass rush of China, this is the way to go. So what he does is, does the standard, collects the food from the crates there in the wood. He would send one veal forward and build a forward base. Execute this disciple rush in age 2. So what he's doing is going for the wood treasures, prioritizing that, and then he would build a house and a forward house and a forward monastery. So the monastery to get the upgrades for his disciples, and he can transition to gold and make mercenaries. And that worked really well in this matchup. We will see very shortly. So we're going to look at the deck here. So the Mexico player has a very age 2 heavy deck. Insurgents, Saltadors, and 3 Chinacos, alright? And then he's got an extra, 10 Navajo Riflemen. So all these cards are great. They're in large numbers. 10 of these guys, and then he makes a couple more. He can make 20 in one go. And they can swarm a bunch of Chokanus and kill them and trade quite well. And he just sent a couple more of these cards, and he'd be fine. So your China player, this DLCcivslame, put his forward house up, and his forward monastery coming up as well. So monastery is still good because it still gives you XP. I never thought of that. I didn't think monasteries give you XP. I never thought that they gave you XP. I didn't even look at the monastery. I barely even built that freaking building. I'm 1400 elo, but I'm still getting there, guys. I'm still working on it, but that's fine. So first card he's sending is the T export, which is standard, and then he would surely the standard order for China now is the T export followed by the French consulate, and then just with the food from the French consulate to get up faster. So he's gone for all the wood treasures, so that's good. He's got 11 veals, and Mexico has 13 veals. So he's doing good. Everyone's not doing pretty good. The elo for this game was around the 1900 elo. So yep, French consulate, there we go. And he's gonna send the food, and it's important to send your food to your town center, not your forward base. In my previous casting, when I was first in Portugal direct 1500, I sent the food here, but then when I sent my golden coin, my coin and wood in age 2 to get to age 3, I sent it to the forward village there. And that wasn't very good. So you got to make sure you send it to the right spot. So he's on 13 veals and making a 14th one, and it's gonna start aging up now at 326. He's got 5 veals on the White Pagoda, and Mexico is already on his way up. He's almost halfway. I see him gathering coin here. Got the hacienda there as well. He's split between 9 veals on food and 5 veals on coin. So very curious to see what he will play. He knows there's a forward base there. He knows. So it's going to be interesting how he's going to react. He's probably got the upgrade for the monastery. Not yet. Shortly. Shouldn't be too long, because I think it's only 100 coin to upgrade the disciples. He's saving his next shipment for probably one of these unit cards there. And he's going for all the treasures with any wood that takes any wood. So he's got quite a few already. Military wagon. Actual military wagon. Where's he going to build this? So he's sending coin and wood straight away. I guess I would say it's going for a fast fortress. About to age, and he's going to make... Oh, I think he just missed it. He would have made a couple more disciples before he aged up to, you know, reach the max limit. Let's go for this treasure here. 102. That's massive. With the first shipment being 8 Jackuuy. And we've got Mexico with the coin coming out now. It's not far away from reaching age 3 as well. I don't know why he sent his military wagon into this corner, but most likely he forgot. And he also got 1 trading post up. Okay. So score-wise, quite similar, but that's a decent mass there with the 10 disciples and the 8 Jackuuy coming in. So that's 18 units coming in, plus Bayou Fang coming in as well. So that's 19 units in total. The interesting part here is he's making highwaymen good against cavalry, so that's gonna give him a little boost against cav. He's pushing in with the disciples there, focusing on the explorer. He is gonna go down shortly. He's pushing into the base, looking for any vills. That's 1 vill down, punched by 10 disciples. Very nice. And 2 of the vills down here, still gathering, so his eco is not affected too much. And he's already on his way to age 3. And he's sending the 3 units of cav here to defend. It's going to be interesting how this plays out. And China is sending in the Mandarin Duck Squad with the flamethrower and 8 more Jackuuy. And then he's going to send in the 7 Steppy Rider. So there's a lot of units coming in shortly. And that extra highwayman coming in as well. So he's got 7 units on gold coin. And I guess he's going to send mercenaries in as well, because the mercenaries are quite strong. Oh, here we go. The 3 cav coming for the Jackuuy. Doing quite well. But the disciples pushed them back. You see in that split instance. He took out 100 damage from the cav unit there. And you can see the disciples are working on that cav very, very well. And then we've got the highwayman here, focusing on that as well. Very nice, very nice. He's down to 3 disciples. And he's gone for the hacienda there. He's going to take that down. And then have Bao Yufei's taken all these militiamen by himself. I think he might be able to get him out in time. Yep, the disciples are coming. And he should be able to pull back his explorer. And oh, he just aged up to age 3. He's sending cav again. It's only 5 units of cav. So at this stage, it's very difficult for him to come back, because you know the amount of mass that China has. And he's sending 5 cav. It's not going to do it. The only thing that can change here if he was ornament and he sent that what's that cav that does the splash damage cav, or even the lancers. But just the mass is too much here, and I don't think he'll be able to push it back. He should have made some military units. And what happened to that military wagon? I don't know why that military wagon is sitting over there to transform into military train units, but he did not use it at all. He just sent it in the corner. It's just sitting there for some reason. 100% he didn't forget, because he moved it from here to here. So yeah, so it's pretty grim for a Hawk at the moment. So with the mass coming in, my god, 10, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, plus the Steppy Raiders. That's like 30 plus units in his base right now. So unless Mexico can pull something out of his ass, I don't see him coming back from this. And he's pop capped as well, so this is over for him. It worked very well. So I experimented a couple times with this. It's very important to not make a trading post and make the monastery, because with the monastery, oh look at him, look, the cap just getting swarmed. They're just getting swarmed. They can't, like, they took out quite a bit of Jackuuy. A lot of Jackuuy were taken out, but you know, it's just the swarm he's got. It's just too much. And the disciples doing how many damage? 14 hand damage, and there's 10 of them, so that's 140 damage per second when they make contact. So the town center is going to go down. He can't bring it back. There's nothing he can do. He's got all these resources and 15 villas, 8 in the town center and the rest out here. But he's got no population space to send any units. But if he does send units, he's going to get swarmed. The only units that can counter this directly is Cav. But nothing here counters Cav. Oh, sorry, nothing here counters what the Chinese player has. So, oh man, yep, it's over. With the rat and shield as well, there's nothing he can send to bring it back. Nothing. And China's still sending unit shipments, so it's pretty much GG. But as I was saying with this build order, you have to go forward house. Oh, it's not going to work. Forward house. Yes, if you don't send a forward house, it's just not going to work. I think forward consulate is optional because the reason why you put a forward consulate there is that if he wants to send consulate troops, he can send it straight away and not walk from away. Oh, he revolted. He has revolted. Hawk has revolted. Can he bring it back with the revolution? I don't think so because he just does not have enough units. Oh man, just getting swarmed. Oh, he might be able to bring it back, but where is any of his buildings? There's no buildings left. What is this? Field guns? What the hell is field guns? Is that an upgrade? Oh, no, it's GG. It's over. So as soon as he took down that town center, it was over for the Mexico player. I was expecting Mexico to go for a more H2 play because he had the 80 units, but he just decided to go to Fast Fortress and try to Revolution, I guess. But that didn't work out well because China, the mass was too strong, and any cav units reinforcement he sent in was just taken out completely. Yeah, I don't know why that was sent over there, but I reckon if it was built up earlier, he would have been alright to defend against this rush here. So it was quite strong, and you know, China would have sent this card too if he failed. The failed technically. So it sends a maximum of 12 pet white tigers for every 2 disciples you've lost. So those tigers are quite tanky as well. So resources wise, 2k difference.